Hello, seekers of the uncanny. Welcome to my channel. If you're ready for thrilling and terrifying journeys, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Now let's head into the Chernobyl exclusion zone. The moonless sky is deep and vast. The camera drifts slowly over the deserted streets of Pripyat. Empty apartment blocks, broken children's toys scattered across scorched lawns, and corroded frames of old amusement rides. You hear only the distant hum of stagnant water in cooling channels and the faint clicks of a Geiger counter. It feels as if the ground itself exhales radiation, and every step echoes with dread. In the 1970s, Soviet planners envisioned a city of the future beside the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. In just a few years, bright apartment blocks, kindergartens, schools, the Politia cinema, and even a Ferris wheel in the park sprang to life, designed to be the epitome of modern comfort for plant workers and their families. Chernobyl was promoted as the pride of Soviet energy. The RBMK 1000 reactor was meant to run continuously, powering an entire region. Thousands of engineers and technicians worked under the strictest veil of secrecy. On the night of April 25th to 26th, 1986, a routine safety test went catastrophically wrong. Design flaws and human error caused Reactor 4 to go out of control, resulting in a massive explosion that tore off the reactor's roof and sent a deadly plume of radioactive dust into the sky. Operators were stunned, many died instantly, and those who survived realized the enormity of what had occurred, though authorities scrambled to conceal the truth. The following morning, residents were told to leave for just a few days for precautionary measures. In panic, people packed belongings, children's toys, photographs, kitchenware, abandoning normal life. Over 49,000 were evacuated, but none returned unchanged. A fisherman at the cooling canal once hooked a two-headed fish with grotesque, swollen bodies. When his flashlight beam hit it, its outline glowed eerily before it slipped back into the water, disappearing into the radioactive glow. Another explorer, tracking radiation spikes in the red forest, heard the thunder of a wolf pack. When he raised his torch, no wolves appeared, only ghostly paw prints etched in ash. Local accounts speak of rabbits with bulbous tumors and ebony fur prowling at dusk, as if creatures from another dimension. One engineer claimed that after the explosion, he was injected with an unknown serum and ordered to erase all memories of that night in the turbine hall. He returned home unable to explain to his wife why he feared lights and heard whispers in empty corridors. The Duga over-the-horizon radar array, officially for tracking space signals, is said to have doubled as a generator of powerful electromagnetic fields rumored to affect human consciousness or even tear open rifts in reality. Secret tunnels under the reactor remain guarded by double fences. In the deepest corridors, some have reported mechanical hums of unseen machinery and distant tortured screams of those never to return. Alexander collected soil samples daily. One day he found a plaque bearing his deceased sister's name, though she never set foot in the zone. The next day, the plaque was shattered, and Alexander's eyes were forever haunted. Kate spent the night in an abandoned nursery. At midnight, she heard a whisper from an old stroller. "Take me away." Peeking under the hood, she saw no feet, only the echo of children's voices begging for rescue. Security cameras caught a figure of a woman with a scarred face standing on the cinema stage, silently staring into the lens. Seconds later, she vanished, leaving behind a dark, inexplicable stain. Andrei visited the Hotel Lviv to shoot its decaying corridors. Later, his film revealed a gray uniformed soldier in the hall, though no one was there. By morning, the film had inexplicably degraded, except for that single haunting frame. YouTuber Oleg filmed underground chambers beneath Reactor 4. One night, his team lost all communications. They were found unconscious by dawn, their equipment melted and fused. The so-called Black Stalker is dressed head to toe in a dark coverall and helmet. No one has heard him speak, yet he materializes beside travelers in perilous moments, protecting his domain. His origins remain a chilling mystery. One researcher's instrument spun wildly, detecting unknown signals. Green sparks flickered in the darkness, wrapping every object in an unnatural glow. Many visitors report the same recurring dream, a frozen corridor echoing with screams, shadowy hands reaching upward, trapping souls in an endless, radiative labyrinth. Friends, thank you for joining me on this descent into Chernobyl's darkness. If this journey through radiation, mutants, and ghosts thrilled you? Give us a like, share the video, and tell me in the comments which story chilled you the most and whether you dare to step into the zone yourself. Don't forget to subscribe to Myths and Legends and hit the bell so you won't miss our next dive into the world's darkest corners. Stay safe, stay curious, and remember, some doors should never be opened. See you in the next video.